Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from the Shibboleth Studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, and we are on day 168 of our Game of Life, the 2020 edition. Hey, Amanda, good morning. And when you hop on here, if you will tell me good morning, that will let everybody know that you're wishing them a good day. This is on the public page, so we do like to have fun and share too. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Michelle. If y'all feel like hosting a watch party or sharing, that is totally fine. I do apologize for being a few minutes later than normal this morning. Good morning, Alicia and Dawn. I woke up at 7:08. I bolted out of the bed and got my clothes on, and I didn't even get my jewelry on this morning, but I said, I got to get on there by 7:30 for sure. So I got some much needed rest last night, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Very thankful. Good morning, Gina and Rebecca. Good morning. And Vicky Adams. Oh my goodness, I've got to call you today. I'm sorry. Y'all, it's going to look like I'm not a good phone caller. Actually, I am. I've just been so busy. And that must be why I needed that good night's rest last night. I desperately needed a good night's rest. We got Jennifer Dawson from Sugar Creek Campground in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Oh, cool. Are you there on vacation or do you live there? Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Alana. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you. Well, we had a wonderful class last night in Kennesaw. 17 people were there. 17 people. And I'd only opened it up for 15. And then I had a couple not register, which is totally fine. We worked it out. I'm so excited they came on anyway. And then there's one lady who doesn't have internet, so I had knew she was coming because she always tells me via text. But we had a great class last night. Great class. And I was so super excited because, one of our Shibby show viewers, Karen McEwen from Michigan, you probably see her post. I'm sure you've seen her in the silver group and everything like that. She's lost some 62 pounds, something like that, since she started. She was there last night in Kennesaw. Her son lives in Powder Springs, so she's down here. And let's keep him, in our prayers, because he had a liver transplant. So we want to make sure that we keep him in our prayers. But that's why she was down here, and she decided to come to Kennesaw. So that was awesome to see her. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I'm excited about that. Good morning, Colleen, and good morning, Charlene. I don't know if y'all just heard me saying I met somebody from Michigan last night, Karen McEwen. So we're very thankful that she decided that it was worth the trip from Powder Springs, which is not that far, to Kennesaw, but she did it. That was great. And we had a lot of new members there and a lot of members restarting, so it was excellent. We really had a great time. So one of the things that I wanted, like little nugget I wanted to give you today is this. There's been a lot of times in life before Shibboleth, hey Samantha, that we've had weight loss goals. So, you might wake up one day and you go, I really got to get this off of me. And so you have a weight loss goal, but you never really had the ability to truly get there with a plan that was going to, one, work quickly, and two, be sustainable for life. Okay. So, and that's what we've got with this. We've got something that's going to work quickly and be sustainable. So what I want y'all to do is I want you to realize you now have the answers. You now have the answers. So when you're thinking about your day, you're thinking about what you're going to do to have a successful day, I want you to know that you shouldn't be eating anything on Planet Shibboleth that you don't like, because you really need to be enjoying your perfect meals so that it feels like something that you want to do for the whole rest of your life. And if you currently aren't eating meals that you just absolutely love, switch them around. Look at that silver level page, ask questions, figure out new meals that you like, and do those, because it's important that we now know how to lose weight, that we apply it, because it is not just conceptual, it is personal application. Personal application starts with making sure you're getting your water in today. today. And those of you that do not measure your water, but you say, oh, I get my water in, guess what? Anybody that I have said, please measure your water, they've never gotten all their water in. They just think they're big water drinkers. So if you're one that says, I'm a big water drinker, now this isn't those who have been practiced and trained in Shibboleth, okay? But when you get started sometimes, you go, oh yeah, I'm a big water drinker. When you actually measure it, you haven't been. So at least get your 64 ounces in, goal is a gallon. Start journaling your foods. And if you have to journal what you're currently eating, do that, because we can help you tweak that. That's what I told a lady last night. She goes, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I said, well, write down what you eat for a week. We'll have a look at it and tell you what you should be eating. So journal your foods. And then just start combining your foods in a way that control insulin. That's the number one way to weight reduction. And then you start living in a calorie deficit. You know, if you are a 260 pound person who's wanting to be 122 pounds, guess what you have to start doing? You have to start eating for a 122 pound person. But you know what? We know how to do it now. We also know how to enjoy it. See, there's been weight loss goals I've had before, but I didn't truly know how to get there. Now, I've got all the tools available. There is no excuses as to why you cannot do this. Every tool that you need is on that amazing website. Absolutely amazing website. So utilize the tools. Make yourself say, I am having a perfect day today, and I am following the Shibboleth Shield. Just do it. Make yourself do it. Good morning, Pinky and Michelle and Deanda and Shibby Shop Sherry. I know, I've been wondering where you were, Deanda. Good morning, Angela. Is everything okay, Deanda? I've been on here. Amanda carries a water gallon with her every day. She just pours it into a smaller glass. That's right. She sees her goal. She sees her goal, and so she makes sure it happens. And so let's just make this happen. You know, at first you might have to be forcing this to happen, but it's a good forcing of something to happen. After a little while, there is no more forcing it to happen. It will just be what you do, and it's going to provide a wonderful, wonderful life for you. Good morning, Lynn, and good morning, Bob. Good morning. Thank you for those of you that are giving me hearts and likes and everything, because on the public page, do you know your little rankings go higher if you get that stuff? And shares too. If you share, make sure you tag me. I'll put a ticket in for the drawing. And when you go off of here today, please make sure that you share something from the Shibboleth website and tag me. It could be from the blog, a success story. It could be a quote. It could be really anything from there. And just tag me in there. Okay, good, Deanda. I'm glad. I was just wondering. Well, this morning, I hadn't even reached over and grabbed the devotion book, so hang on. Because I seriously bolted out of the bed when I saw that it was 7:08, ran to the bathroom, put my makeup on, put a shirt on, put some pants on, and ran down here and turned the iPad on. So let's see. We're going to be surprised today. We're going to be surprised today because I hadn't even looked at it. But we're going to see what the Lord has in store for us. If you don't mind, start typing in Mark 9:4. Mark 9:4. And the title of today's devotion is What We Really Want. And the verse says, And there appeared before them Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. And there appeared before them Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. Okay, Moses and Elijah appearing years after their deaths and talking with Jesus? Amazing. I used to feel sorry for Moses, to think that he led the people, walked for years, and was denied the promised land here on earth. But he truly spoke with and walked with God. The promised land of milk and honey pales in comparison to heaven. Oh, Father, what joy to know that someday we will talk and walk with Jesus. Well, that's awesome news. That is awesome and sweet and precious news. I love that. I love that. I look forward to the day that I walk and talk with Jesus. Thank y'all for typing in the verse this morning. Thank you. By the way, those of you that want to come to class in Kennesaw, please make sure that you look at the future classes for the month of June and register, because last night it filled up in a day's time. It was crazy the way that it filled up. And then we had people asking if they could come too. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's full. Good morning, Kelly. Canadian Kelly. All right, so I'm going to apply something in here to Shibboleth. You know I like to do that. It says, the promised land of milk and honey pales in comparison to heaven. Guess what? The promised land of milk and honey could be that holiday that you were so looking forward to. You're looking at that holiday like it's the promised land of milk and honey. And then you take that holiday and you're like, no, that was not good. I did not enjoy that. I do not feel good. I've got 2 days to get back into efficient fat burning, and it pales in comparison to heaven. Well, a perfect day is what we could call heaven, because living a perfect day is a great thing, a great thing. Good morning, Ron. Ron's been learning Shibboleth. He's been with us in the past 2 nights on the 7-day fast track. Good morning, Roxanne and Brian. That's awesome. How many of you would agree with me that sometimes you look forward to a holiday and then you don't enjoy that holiday nearly as much as you thought you were going to? So I just, over the past weekend, the past 2 weekends in a row, had holidays planned for Sunday just because I could, but neither did I take it. I didn't want them. So it's a good place to be when you start getting there. Good morning, Rhonda. Since Rhonda has popped on, I want to talk to you about a class we're doing over in Center, Alabama. And next Saturday, the 20th, at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I went into the system and tried to trick it. I changed it to say 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time is the only thing it allows me to put. So I put that in there to try to get it to say 1 at Central Time. That is so true. Amanda says there are too many void replacement options to waste on a holiday. That is so true. Do you know, one day last week, I just wanted to eat some chips. So I sat down and ate 2 bags of Health-Wise chips. 2 bags of Health-Wise chips made me feel like I was just sitting around eating chips, but it was a meal replacement. That was awesome. So if you ever have a hankering just to do something you've done before, like eat some cookies, have some buff-baked cookies and dip them in Kroger Carb Master chocolate milk or vanilla milk or regular milk. There's all kinds of things you can do. You're so right, Amanda. Thank you for that. Yeah, Tracy, I know. Tracy, I thought of you when I said that. She had an unplanned holiday this weekend and did not enjoy it at all. Yes, well, awesome, Hannah. I know. I'm glad y'all know what I'm feeling. But at least now we know how to do it. And the one thing I want to tell you is, if you don't ever think, this program is so great, I can hop back on anytime. Do you know when you have a holiday, you've hopped off for a day, right? You've hopped off for a day. You're still living on planet Shibboleth, though, because it's part of the plan. Never be off the planet so long that you have to literally hop back on. Just do the plan like it's supposed to be done, and you will have holidays that are built in, and don't overdo it on your holidays. You'll learn not to do that. And there's times where on a holiday, all I've wanted to do is overeat an improved food. You know, maybe have 2 servings of Travis spaghetti or something. It's still a holiday because you overate it. But hey, that's a holiday. Use it like that. Your holidays don't have to be full out crazy. Amanda says she made a Carb Quick pizza crust this weekend. First pizza that she's had in months, and it was so good. Oh, Tracy, oh no. So Tracy had an unplanned, well, she had a small holiday planned. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She had a small holiday planned on Friday, but then she had an unplanned holiday on Saturday and gained 5 pounds. Well, thankfully, Tracy, that is not all fat. Okay, just get right back to your perfect days. Just make sure in your head and on paper that you're not going over the number of holidays in a month. Be like resolute, determined, unwavering, purposeful, and do it all admirably, that you are not going to go over those days in a month. Yay, Alicia, that is awesome. First of all, happy birthday. And she started Shibboleth just a couple of weeks ago, and she's already under 200. Way to go. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that with me. And you are right, Pinky. They are part of the plan. They are very much enjoyable, those holidays, but if you overdo them, you can be sick. But when that happens, write it down so that you don't overdo it in that way the next time. Yes, that is awesome. Yep, Tracy, get water, 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 and perfect meals back in, but don't let that 5 pounds throw you off. You've got to just kind of go, okay, I know that's going to get back off in the next couple of days. Yay! Yep, that's right. Alicia made it to Wonderland. And Vicky says, I planned a holiday on Sunday. One of my friends started a cookie company. Oh man, I am glad I'm not a sweets person. It could be bad. Guess what, Vicky? I am a cookie monster. I love cookies, but I don't do cookies that much anymore because been there, done that. Just like Travis says, been there, done that. I will have a few cookies, but I would love to go to that cookie company opening, Vicky. That sounds good. How fun. I do love a good cookie. But I have found void replacement cookies that I eat when I want a cookie. Well, I'm going to hop off of here and just make sure that when you get off that you journal. It's very, very important to journal daily. 2 things. It helps with behavior modification. And the second thing is I've really been training people up that when you journal, you are creating your future meal plans. You know, after you have a good month of journaling, you can go back into that and you can print out all of your journal for each day, put it in a binder, and use that as your food plan for the next week or the next month. So you're creating your own food plan by journaling. And if you want to share this, please do. If you watch this on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. Good morning, Jason. Good morning. And we're going to hop off here, but y'all have a wonderful and awesome and perfect day. And if you have not watched a video on the website lately or one of the live videos that Travis has done lately, please dig in there and watch a video this week to keep yourself on track. Thank you, Lana, and good morning, Charlene. So awesome. Y'all have a great and wonderful and perfect day.